I was shaking so hard, I immediately came in to get a Walmart manager so I could talk to them about it. Her torso was in the trunk, and all I saw while driving by was...
I started screaming so hard, and then he stuck his fingers with his glove down my throat. He's like, well, I'm just going to shove you in your trunk.
I seen him.
Where's he at?
Why didn't you tackle the motherfucker?
He left a woman fighting for her life and ran, but the hunt had already begun.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
So,
It was
around
you?
4:30, they happened to her.
Yeah, I got my
Were
groceries.
you a witness?
Yes, and I tried to stop him, and I tried to get a video. I don't know if it
Okay.
would help at all, but
Do you have anything inside the store? Any groceries or anything like that?
no.
Okay, let's step outside because we have all our paperwork outside. Besides the cut on the side of your neck, you sustained any other injuries? No? Okay.
The cotton out for him sticking his gloved fingers down my throat.
We're gonna go to the left. You sure you don't want medical attention? You don't know what type of germs and stuff is on that knife?
A very deep gap, and I think she's still processing the
You know?
trauma and not even realizing and how intense, what I could describe it for her.
Sure.
She's still barely shaking, so
Yeah, I will speak to you, but we're gonna do that separately. Okay? So, would you want me to call the fire department for you to come check you out? So, I have my partner coming up to me now. He'll take your statement and I'll speak to you. What is your name, ma'am? Raquel. Okay, and your name?
Veronica.
Veronica. Can you hear Veronica?
I'm gonna start talking to the witness here. I'll separate
she saw it happen?
Yep.
All right. Come here, man. So we do a statement.
I doubt it would be useful, but I also tried to take a video when I hopped out of my car
Yeah.
to record him, but I couldn't get him clearly anywhere in it. But I
Clarify.
did. So.
Clarify this for me. Legs
Flailing.
out of the trunk.
So
Was she in the trunk?
Her torso was in the trunk, and all I saw while driving by was... And again, some people might think it's a TikTok skit, or people record stuff. So, because when I was describing this situation to the Walmart manager, before she even believed me,
Okay.
she asked me, well, are you sure they weren't joking, or are you sure they weren't
Step on
playing
the side,
around?
grab yourself.
So I was saying, I'm 100% sure they were not playing around, and luckily enough, even though they dismissed it off at first, obviously the victim came back, and then they were able to attest that,
Right.
this is a true story. But that's the whole reason why, I'm driving, I'm paying attention to pedestrians, but I look down the aisles also because people can pull out, right? They can cut you off.
Of course,
So I
yeah.
go look down, I look down each aisle, and then I see her legs, so I slam on my brakes, making sure no one's behind me. Are you okay? Are you joking? She says, help. I'm like, that's my cue. Within, he starts running, booking it, and I try yelling at everyone in this parking lot to stop him, and no one goes.
Where did it happen, man?
I finished shopping. I was right by the liquor store. I was the first car in the row. Okay? And I was putting my groceries away. I just put soda in the car, but didn't finish.
Where were you parked?
Right across from the liquor store.
Right across the liquor store in the first spot. Okay.
Little,
Yeah.
and he just came right up. At first, I thought somebody was playing a joke. It's like,
Were you in your trunk putting stuff?
I was taking it from the car, putting it in the
Yeah.
truck. So he came up
Thanks,
from
sir.
behind me. And then he kept saying, and then finally he was like, no, I'm not playing, because he stuck a thing in my neck. And he kept putting something in my back too. But I was fighting him because there was freaking no way you're going to take my whole freaking purse.
Nobody noticed or anything?
She was the only one. Because at that time, I started screaming so hard, and then he stuck his fingers with his glove down my throat, though then I couldn't, but she saw that.
Okay.
Because he was like, well, I'm just going to shove you in your trunk. So I had my purse around me. I didn't just have it on my shoulder. I had it around, so I was loading groceries. Yeah.
A man ran?
Yeah.
I seen him.
Where's he at?
Why didn't you tackle the motherfucker?
Where's
I
he?
ain't know. I thought it seemed weird.
Where'd you see him?
I got a video.
Yeah, he ran through.
How long ago?
4:30.
Oh, 4:30? Okay.
Right here.
It was a while ago. Okay. Did you ever get to see what he looked like?
Let me see.
No. I just thought it was weird because he had a purse
Yeah,
in
that's
his
him.
hand.
So you got
He
to
had a
look at him?
mask on. Yeah.
And he had gloves on his.
But
Can
he was
you-
wearing a vest like this.
Can you email that to me right now?
Yeah, I got you. What's your email?
Just play it. I'll record it on mine.
See.
All right. Thanks, sir.
No problem.
Chin's good for now.
Did you call the police?
I was shaking so hard, I immediately came in to get a Walmart manager so I could talk to them about it, see if anyone else maybe around was maybe people in the parking lots, employees who could see him. I don't know when they made the call, but I came in around 4:35.
Can you describe the gentleman?
The heavier set, definitely.
Yeah, can you just
Rot-
write it in there?
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
So Caucasian, balding. He had no hair. He was heavy set with a light chartreuse, like a light green shirt, and a complete white face mask over his
Oh,
head.
okay. All right. Any pants?
That I cannot recall.
Okay,
But,
which direction do you go?
so
On foot or in a vehicle?
yeah, so about again like three or four aisles down. It was the very first row, front row. As I'm driving and trying to keep up with him, he keeps going between the rows, between the bushes, so I lose him. But he ended up like where the man in the green shirt is. He went down that aisle towards Wendy's, and that's the last I saw him. And then
On foot?
on foot, he booked it on foot because he was trying to take her in her own car. That's why he said he's like, "Give me your purse, I'll kill you," and he tried to take her with. Ugh.
Get on the ground now, you will be dead. On the ground now, you will be dead. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
You have any weapons on you? I'm gonna sit you up, man. What's your name, man? Juan Perez. Okay. I'll slide you back in the shade, man. You can sit on the ground if that's more comfortable.
Yeah.
No, I don't want you to run away, man. I don't know that.
Exercise. Go ahead, pop it on the ground for me, partner.
We'll have a car coming to get you in some AC in just a sec.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do that. So what?
You're just being detained pending an investigation. Once a detective gets here, he'll talk to you and let you know, okay? Or we might just actually get you out of this heat and then he'll go talk to you somewhere else, okay? That way nobody can hear what's going on.
Hey, well, I'm Detective Ortiz. This is Detective Hansberger. We're going to be talking to you today.
Okay.
I know it's probably a little bit more comfortable if we talk with your handcuffs off. 'Cause I know it's a little uncomfortable and it's, we'll try and make this as comfortable as we can.
My shoulder.
It's easier to have them today. Yeah. So we're just going to have you sit here for a minute. I'm going to take off the cuffs. You need some water or something like that?
No, I have one.
Got water on there?
Yeah, see right here.
So let's just start with something simple. What's your name?
Juan Perez.
Juan Perez? Do you go by any nicknames or anything like that? No? What's a good phone number for you if we needed to contact you?
Right now it's gonna be my wife because it's gonna be me.
Yeah, your phone number.
Oh shit, I'm not going nowhere.
Huh?
Just the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you right now, I'm getting violated.
I know some people are a little comfortable talking about their arrest record. Have you been arrested before?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what were you arrested for previously?
In Florida and New York.
Let's just start with Florida.
Okay, kidnapping and lewd and lascivious. Got a 25-year sentence on the kidnapping, 15 years on the lewd and lascivious, running concurrent. Did 22 years and 3 months. Got out January 24, 22.
So you've been out for about 2 years?
Over 2 years.
Yeah. So, we're obviously here for a reason today. And I would assume that you may know what's going on somewhat. Has anybody explaining? Okay.
I've asked no one's told me anything.
Okay. So I like to start off with very basic stuff. This image was from yesterday. Do you remember that? It's just at Walmart. Did you visit Walmart yesterday?
$417.
It was around 4 o'clock. That's just a surveillance image of that day.
Well, I don't have sneakers like that. I don't have a shirt like that.
It's obviously you.
Well,
Who's?
you want me to verify that that's me? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's an image of
Well,
you.
like I told you earlier, the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you, in and of itself, tells me that I'm not going nowhere. So for me to collaborate in any way further without my attorney present, then
Yeah, but if you don't want to say that that's you in the image, that's fine. But if you want to continue talking about why you're here today, we can do that.
yeah,
Okay. So you're okay with us continuing?
yeah. When I feel uncomfortable, I'll say order.
Yeah. So I mean, that's completely your option. I just wanted to make sure it's okay with you. And at any time, if you feel like you need to do that, you are able to do that. Okay. So let's just start with the basic timeline. Okay. So what did you do yesterday?
Oh gosh, what did I do yesterday? What time did I leave my house? First of all, just up there. That was Labor Day, so
Yeah, Labor Day. I
didn't
know.
have to go out at 5. I don't remember when they started. I think I left my house at 7.
7 in the morning.
I think so.
Okay. So what'd you do?
Yeah, I don't remember. I draw a blank.
Okay. I mean, it was just yesterday.
I know.
I mean, do you remember some highlights of your day yesterday?
Yeah, I hung out with friends, smoked, home with my wife.
Was that during the day?
Yes.
Around what time were you with your wife?
Before I left home, and then when I got home. So I got home about 5. I think 5 p.m. or somewhere.
So from when you left your wife to when you got back home, what'd you do?
I hung out with friends.
Hung out with friends? Okay. Where did you go?
We just drove around, smoked, talked. I was a girlfriend.
Okay.
That's why
Gotcha.
it's kind of like clandestine.
Okay.
Hold on, let's give him a minute.
Okay.
Already being very untruthful and stuff.
Well, give me a second.
All right, Juan.
So I want to ask you again about your day yesterday,
Okay.
because
And
obviously this is the reason why we're here.
right, and based off what he just mentioned, you know what? Let's just go ahead and order up, and
Okay.
I don't mind talking to you with him present
Okay.
after I've spoken to him, and then if he wants to sit in the room. That's fine.
Gotcha.
And you have that right to do that. So, all right, buddy.
You want to know your charges?
Sure.
It's gonna be
Attempted kidnapping, robbery. You have aggravated battery and battery.
Okay.
All right. The officers will be within a minute.
Will I still be here when you guys come back with the attorney? Will we talk again here?
That probably not. That's a process. You would have to get assigned one from the state attorney's office or from the public defender's office. So it'll be a minute.
What about,
If you would like to discuss in the future, I can provide you with my business card and we can talk.
am I gonna be allowed to call my wife and let her know that I'm detained?
You'd be doing that at the jail.
yeah, the officer that takes you to jail will explain all that.
You're
stuff.
under arrest right now. So
Yes, sir.
I'll get you my business card before I come back.
He was arrested based on the charges of attempted kidnapping, armed robbery with a deadly weapon, aggravated battery, and destruction of evidence.